Welcome back. In this video we are going to set up our game scene, at least the beginning of it. So let's go ahead and go over to our assets, and then inside of the scenes folder let's create a new scene. I'm going to call this one game, and now let's go over to the scene. I'm not going to save the sample scene because I didn't make any changes, well, many changes. I added the city to it and got rid of the default stuff, but actually it's going to be fine because I don't need the sample scene altogether. I could even delete it at this point, so let's get rid of it. And now inside of our game scene, let's go ahead and first of all add something to it, because if we look at it right now, it's pretty empty, and that has to do with us not having added any materials to it. If you look at it in your URP default assets materials, you will find the skybox material, and you can just drag it into your scene and look at it in the game view. You see now you have the skybox, even though you don't really see it in the scene window. But let's look into skyboxes and what they do for us. So a skybox is a six-sided cube that is drawn behind all graphics in the game. So a big box where you would stand in the middle to simulate the surroundings without actually having to create a sun or clouds manually, taking away a lot of your work for you, and also your computer. Using textures like the one on the right, called a cube map, which is one of the more typical ways to do it. Implemented inside of Unity as a material type, skybox/cube map, but also having the option of using 6 images, taking the component like so, where you have the front, back, left, right, up and down, or HDRI, more typically used in 3D software, being basically a 360 degrees image. But there's one more that Unity includes, which we all use by default, and that's the procedural skybox. A special kind of skybox that changes on the rotation of your directional light. In some cases that's the best option, but its customization not being as user-friendly. Since we don't need to modify it, but would like to have the adaptability of the procedural sky, we'll be using this one. And why not? The URP included one, and it just looks nice, and I think it's fine. Let's continue with it.